Night Ghost Orca Part 2, welcome to Tonia's Time Story. It was a devastating day for Salem's parents. Mr. Salem was so confused. Day turned to night, and night turned to day. Mr. Salem does not know what to do. So on the fourth day, he called out a search party to go into the evil forest to search for our missing daughter. Brave men of Gentle Village went into the evil forest in search of Salem. But to their bitter surprise, they saw Salem lying on the ground with her twisted neck. They carried her corpse back to the village with their hearts filled with sadness and their eyes filled with tears. People of Gentle Village followed them to see what was going on. Salem's mother, sighting her daughter's corpse, dragged her from the men and started crying bitterly. Salem's mother cried to the extent that it started raining, and she laid a deep curse on the men involved in her daughter's demise. She asked herself in tears and pain, "Who will take care of me in my old age?" And she said, "Salem, take a bitter revenge." The next day, Salem's corpse was taken into the evil forest, back to the same spot where she was raped. According to their tradition, her corpse must be buried on that same spot. Salem was buried alongside with her train and a comfortable pillow. After the burial, Salem stood on her grave, waiting for night to come. At night, Salem's eyes was glowing with blue lightning. A ghost walking through the narrow road of Gentle Village, hawking her plantain. To draw the attention of people, she will start shouting, "Buy your plantain, buy your plantain." And anybody that comes out to see who is selling plantain at the middle of the night, Salem will strike that person to death with no pity. The angry ghost does not take pity on anybody who comes out at night to notice her. After hunting, Salem went back to her grave. Exactly 12 p.m. the next night, she comes out again to hunt down the village and walk past a narrow road with her train of plantain, hawking and shouting, "Buy your plantain, buy your plantain," and anybody that comes out will go down with her rod. Every night, Salem kept on crying blood. She was ready to destroy anybody, whether good or bad, she does not care. Her eyes and heart was filled with revenge. She was ready to destroy the village, except her parents. Salem held on to what her mother asked her to do, to hunt down the village, which is revenge. Even in death, Salem is still the epitome of beauty. At night, Salem will disguise as a little girl to hunt down whosoever want to help her. Salem's revenge was focused on the men of Gentle. She strike any man she sees in the street. She strike and strip them naked. Salem, the vengeful orca, focused her revenge on the men of Gentle. Salem kept on smiling and enjoyed killing the men of Gentle. One fateful day, the chief priest of Gentle Village decided to consult the gods to know what was going on. He did some incantations, and the gods told him that a vengeful spirit is hunting down the men of Gentle. The gods told him what to do. The night of it, Salem came out again to take her revenge on the men of Gentle by twisting their neck with no pity. Salem, the ghost hawker, kept on hurting the men of Gentle with no pity. She was crowded with the blue lightning in her eyes. She could not differentiate the difference between good and evil. The next morning, the chief priest went to the palace to inform the king that there is a solution. The chief priest told the king that a ritual should be done at Salem's grave in the forest. And the king told him that he is ready to do anything to save his community. The same day, without waiting for nightfall, they all went to the evil forest. They performed some ritual on Salem's grave, and it started raining. They continued with the ritual without stopping. Immediately, it stopped raining. They started begging Salem to forgive them. This time, the rain started again thunderously. They pleaded and pleaded and pleaded with Salem to forgive them. This time, it went dark. They started doing incantations for Salem to come out and forgive them. Immediately, Salem appeared with a red attire and a train of plantain, screaming, telling them to stop the incantation, that she's ready to tell them what she wants. She dropped her train and she told them that the princess is pregnant, that she wants to reincarnate into the royal family. And she transformed herself into a princess. And she said her parents should start living in the palace as royal blood. 9 months later, the princess was 9 months gone, and she gave birth to a beautiful girl, and they named her Salem. Salem's parents now live in the palace. They live happily ever after. Thanks for watching. The end.